Sweet.
So it's just that it'll work with Streamlabs, just not with hanging out.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Makes sense.
Now recording.
We're live now.
Recording.
Oh, shit,
What's wrong with that? Shoddy-doddy-day.
Shoddy-doddy night. Shoddy-doddy in the afternoon makes you feel alright.
The whip just copped.
What?
Dakota, did you mean to start up? Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. We're live.
I can't do it because he's not fucking here.
Oh. Well, you said they gave you the thumbs up, so I went live. We're here.
I was live. I was ready, but I'm introducing him. He's gone.
Over.
What's up, everybody? We're
What's
just hanging
going
out,
on?
waiting to do intros.
There you go. He had an emergency call.
There we go.
He was on the phone.
All right, now I can
Very
start.
interesting.
Apologies.
Wait. All right, ready? We good? Can I start now?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you catch this guy streaming weekdays at 9 p.m. Cali time. Tonight he's going live with some Destiny. No, not Destiny. Call of Duty? Never mind. This just in. Call of Duty Black Ops mixed in with some Warzone. Tonight, catch. No, not that. Valorant? Is that Jack's game? Oh, Valorant. The fuck is Valorant? Ark? Anyway, it's Dakota!
His eyes are red and he sometimes feels blue. Depression sucks, but he'll play Valorant with you. Yeah, he may be a tad depressed, and you know his room is a mess. It's Jack.
He's the GGS equivalent to a woman in a failed marriage, but too kind to leave. If someone offered him $1 million to make his bed, he'd shit in his bed. He's my forever rock, love you baby. It's Jeff.
He's known around these parts as Mr. Consistent, or maybe Mr. Community. I'm not sure. It changes week by week, place by place. If he's playing Junkrat, he feels as powerful as Thanos, but he's really about as powerful as Texas is right now. And if I get him one more job, I get to turn in my punch card for one of his famous Adam Sandler impressions for free. It's John.
That is correct. Yeah, Jeff, and
Yeah,
I mean,
two.
really, for real.
I got
How many
two.
jobs have you gotten me? 7, 8,
This is 2, I think. Second.
2? That's I this is why I don't look for a job, because I'm like, Jeff will find me one. Because as much as I want a job, Jeff also wants me to have a job near him where he can drink at. So it's good. It works out. He's my job hunter finder guy, and then I give him the old friendship Jaeger hookup.
The old
2
buy
for the
one, get
price
one.
of 3.
2 for the price of 2.
Buy 2, get the third one at regular same price.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Glitches Get Stitches podcast. Numero 63. 63. We're moving on up.
Moving on up.
And the thing. With that thing and stuff. I don't know the words. But we're moving on up.
Moving on up.
The 2GS show, Glitches Get Stitches podcast. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Join our Discord. we're doing more things in Discord. I'm trying to
With Discord.
learn it. We're doing game nights with it and the podcasts and stuff. Discord is fun. Join it. The link should be in the description. And if you haven't already, hit that like and follow on Facebook. That's where all the magic happens, just like Jeff's bed. Jeff's bed is a metaphor for GGS and magic.
Depends on what kind of magic you're into.
Magic
dark, shitty, greenish like magic.
Oh yeah, I'll tap that.
Just like Magic the Gathering to its fullest.
If you missed the live podcast, or if you just want to go check out some of the old episodes, they stream for free on Spotify, iTunes, and also you get extra kudos if you go to our YouTube and check them out there, and then swing by and give the sub for free. Do it. You know you want to, right? We also post lots of gaming clips there and stuff like that. Speaking of YouTube, my video just hit 4.2K views. Okay?
We have videos on there?
So,
are there videos on YouTube?
Now, Jack, you probably know what Mr. Beast likes the most. Am I near on his scale for him to reach out to me? 4.2 thousand views. Right?
If I were you, I would just keep checking your email.
You can't. I thought you put the K out. Never mind. Oh, fucking. I thought you just typed in the K.
And this is a video of just a lady getting smashed by a grape compressor. Could you imagine if we had real content? My God, we'd be unstoppable.
We're only allowed to imagine.
What is up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for hanging out. I can't see if anybody's there, but welcome. Drop a comment, say what's up. We'll try to keep up with our chat as much as possible. How the heck are we doing this week? Jack, we'll start with you. How are you doing school stuff and all that stuff? How's it going, buddy?
Good. I just had we had the President's Day, so we had a few tests before that, and then those all went well. And then
nice.
I finished the Battle Pass for Valorant.
Nice.
So that's good. I'm on the epilogue tiers now, though. So,
what's that mean?
Last season how they had the player card with the golden guns on it.
Yeah,
it's this similar. It's the same. It's a golden version of something in the Battle Pass. It's a bar. I don't really want it, but the collector in me wants to have it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it anyways. But
absolutely, that's not. And you've been streaming a lot of Overwatch, which I mean, the community is gonna love you when you do it. That's a big game for us. So you're getting a lot of love there. Are you missing Valorant?
No. When I'm streaming Overwatch, I'm not sitting there damn, I wish I was playing Valorant right now. I still genuinely love Overwatch and Blizzard and stuff like that. It's been nice to have you on Overwatch and me on the Riot side, because those are both pretty popular online games, and I feel that is good for us to have. So it's not a hardship to stream one or the other, but I definitely have been enjoying myself back in Overwatch. I really have.
And now it's different than how you used to play, because you used to just solo queue like a madman. Now you're playing with people from the community. You got some of your buds playing with you and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I do. I don't know. I still love solo queuing. I still really enjoy it, but I don't mind. I don't like it enough to be no, don't play with me. You know what I mean? I feel kind of a You know what I mean? I'm okay with
because you like to self-mutilate, self-torture yourself. Every time you hit that solo queue, you're it's the equivalent of cutting yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I climbed pretty high in solo queue, so I'm okay with that. But I think I would be. I don't know. It's hard now because I feel bad when people come to watch Valorant, and then then this month I want to do Blizzard games because of BlizzCon, and I'm still want to be a part of that community, and I feel bad people liking the streams for Overwatch. So I don't know. Maybe
I think you're doing it right, man. Some of those people that you're playing with on Valorant are over there watching you on Overwatch. So, and
that's true.
You said you were going to be my BlizzCon line date this month, and we were going to play Blizzard games all month, so that's cool. I appreciate you doing that with me.
Yep.
Dakota, how you doing over there?
Doing good, I think.
Streaming going well. Valheim, how's it going? What's up? Where's it taking you?
It's getting a little hard because we're progressing in the days, but not progressing enough, in my opinion, with the adventuring, because we need to get more shit to make better housing, and we're fighting more like there's random spawns of difficult enemies that spawn in your base, like at your base, and we're like fighting shit that we shouldn't really be fighting yet at our base.
They fuck your shit up?
No, they can, but I mean, luckily we were all on the same time able to kill them. But it's
I was gonna say,
like our materials aren't strong enough against these specific enemies, so we gotta do a little more venturing out there and
nice.
making better material.
You last time you said there's like Stone Age and this.
Yeah,
different...
there's different like tiers of material that you get, like stone, and you need this metal to create and to like combine with this other metal to create a better metal, and so it's like different tiers of like wood to iron to so on and so forth.
Is that like getting into the different ages?
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily the ages, but it's getting into the different areas to be able to mine these materials to get.
Oh, okay.
So in a sense, yeah, like we're in like a I don't know what you call like a wood age, but we got to get to the next area by getting iron and shit. The wood age. That's
wood age. I got a wood age in my pants right now.
Heyo.
Right, Jeff?
No.
Don't you shake your
No.
naughty head at me. Jeff is so excited because I get to train at his bar coming up soon. He's going to be like a little smitten drunkard. It's his favorite bar. I'm right across the street from him. He's going to get fucked up that night.
They're going to fire you. They're not going to let you come back. You're like, you spent all night on that side of the bar. Didn't move.
He's jerking that guy up nonstop.
Why are you talking like that all night?
Around the bar. So you said that my no hand jobs behind the bar, it's getting its way around the story. It's getting its way around that bar too.
Mm-hmm.
Good, we'll have something to talk about.
I've told so many people that story. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, so I'll go over it again because it is a classic, and I used to work at this place, Level 1, and Jeff would often frequent me there. And then one time, Jeff's at the bar drinking, and I see his face. He's like, he's like, look over this way. And it takes me a minute, and then I look, and then I see a drunken woman giving a hand job, full penis out. Did it touch your leg? Did his penis touch your leg? Or
I was in the splash zone.
Yeah.
They were
standing right next to me.
Yeah. Standing right next to him. And Jeff's like, what do I do? And I'm like, oh, what do I do? I mean, this is, a bartender's dream. Do I, how do I handle this? I gotta call him out, but it's gotta be a brilliant way to make people laugh. And, I gotta remember this for the rest of my life. So what I do is, as I yell, no hand jobs at the bar. And that gets the crowd going. She does not give a fuck because I'm guessing she was a whore. But but he was a little bit caught off guard, and then all his friends, they let him have it. It was really good. She just seemed to not care too much, but lovely. She wasn't. She kept trying to hand job him multiple times. We had to finally kick him out. I'm like, look, I gave you plenty of hand job warnings. I don't know the maximum amount of hand job warnings there is.
Did you cover that in the Level 1 training?
It's like two yellow cards in soccer. You're out of red. You gotta go.
Yeah, but it sent them on their merry way, and they probably had a lot of fun. I'm sure she hand jobbed him the whole way home.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
guessing. We all need that in our lives sometimes. But yeah, it's good fun. Now I get to talk about that when I'm training at Jeff's. See what it is. So it's a place called Phillies, and they have 4 around the valley. 4, I believe. 3 or 4.
3, I think. 3.
I want to say 4.
Anyway, Priest and Scottsdale.
They are a fantastic place.
Yeah, you're right. 4.
But they're starting a new concept in Tempe where I'm going to start working. But they have the same system, so they want me to train there and learn the system before we open up in the beginning of March. So I can't wait to see you behind the bar again, Jeff, right across from your house. You know how easy it's going to be for me to sneak over and play tummy tickle sticks with you now?
What the fuck?
Why do you have to leave to do that? Why can't we just
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
just do that at the bar?
So is it easy to like go from bar to bar, or
They're the same. They're literally the same owners.
No. Like John, like having experience in different bars, like he worked in multiple.
So
like, is it easy for you to train at places like that? Because I've never bartended before. I mean, I have actually.
So it is. It depends on what kind of job you're getting. If you are, so I have 9+ years experience bartending. But if I go somewhere corporate, they're going to start me off as a server, because corporate places, they promote from within. It's just, it's just what they're known for. They're not going to hire me over this person who's been wanting to be a bartender and been killing sales and doing this, and it just looks bad for the company. So even me with 9+ years experience at a corporate place, they try to get me to serve, then move up to bartending. But if you go to just a place like a club, or that's a more bar forward, then that's where the experience comes in, and then you kind of know people. It's really just, it's like anything else, man. It's who you know. Like, I know Jeff. Jeff's the most biggest alcoholic this side of Mississippi. He knows them. He gives me a job. You know what I mean? And so it's.
But I mean, like the training, is it more or less the same? Like, or what does that involve?
There might be like new cocktails that you have to learn. But I mean, pretty much you're just using all the years you've I know how to make an old fashioned. There's one way to make an old fashioned. Manhattan, margarita. If you get the basic drinks down, then you can learn whatever their fucking customized cocktails are.
John knows how to give a good old fashioned.
No hand jobs behind the bar.
Instead of an orange rim job, I use my tongue.
There you go.
For those of you who don't know, little GGS lore, I bartended with John one night.
He did. You saved me. And I was like, I really thought I hooked you. I thought you were going to come in and start working with me. And he was like,
and I hate people.
He does. He really does. And I mean, you can hate people to a certain degree in bartend, but not on Jack's level.
Yeah, no.
He's like, what do you want to drink? I don't fucking care. I actually, you know what? Fuck you.
I really don't.
Go away.
That's this lady walks up and she was hammered. She's like, can I get another shot of Fireball? And I was like, do you really need that? And she looked at me all like, she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then filled up like to the max level, and I was like, there you fucking go.
Oh yeah.
That was the first customer of the night too.
Yeah, first customer.
The first person Jack talked to.
She like only had one shot. I'm like really sober. Like,
I hate you.
Yeah. Jeff, how's streaming going? Will you ever complete Mordor? That's the question. Even Frodo Baggins is wondering.
Don't want to because I like Lord of the Rings.
It is very good. It's a good.
Is this one like just long?
It's just tedious, yeah.
Well, you can really get.
Yeah. Oh, look at this dog with a sweater on.
You can make your own armies of orcs, and it's pretty fun. And then take over other castles and stuff. So you can spend a lot of time recruiting and like leveling up your orcs if you want. Are you doing a lot of that?
Yeah, I have to do that's the only part of the story left, is to defend everything.
Okay. All right, you said last time you remember looking into a DLC they have? Is that a yay or a nay?
If I can buy it, I'll get it, yeah. I'll have to actually check if they still even sell it, kind of thing.
Before we rip this next shot, Jeff, does your shirt don't move. Okay,
yeah,
I want to guess
I'm good at not moving.
It's a special talent.
Just go up a little bit, show a little bit more cleavage.
the chubby life.
Living the chubby bunny life. Bearded life. Chubby bearded life.
Mm-hmm.
Love how I can't hear you clap. That's great.
You can't hear the clap?
No, it cuts out.
That's what the filters.
How hard do I
get that one?
clap? Oh, I've damaged my handicles.
Dude, that's how I did last time. I thought I almost fractured my wrist.
From clapping so hard?
No, I went to like hit my chair as I do, and I overshot it, and my wrist just like went like this over the chair.
No.
And then I was like, I wasn't hitting my shots anymore in Valorant. I was like, oh no.
I've ruined my career.
My career of going pro is over.
Let's rip the Shatskis. Oh yeah. I've been having fun streaming. I've been doing a lot of Overwatch. SR's up. I think I hit like 2600 in DPS,
To the moon.
around 2300 in tank. But
400
Friday
support?
night after we don't talk about support around here, Jeff. We don't talk about that. I mean, we probably should, but I don't want to. Okay. I go platinum, gold, doo-doo,
Unknown.
double dick bronze. But on Friday night after Jeff, I had a couple shots in me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little Friday night drinking and Overwatch. I thought it was gonna be, hop on there and play some arcade. Everybody turned up. Everybody turned out and turned up.
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. And it was fun. It was fun. I mean, Ariel says she can't even remember the first 2 games, which is always a treat.
So it's a good night. It's a good night.
Yeah. She was up. I mean, so she's 2 or 3 hours ahead of us. It had to be 5, 6
hours,
a.m.
yeah. Oh no, she's 2 hours ahead of you guys, 3 hours ahead of me.
Okay. So yeah, so she was up at 5 a.m. I even saw some people on after I got off. I was drunk in the best possible way. It was good. It was good, clean fun for everybody. Also, I did beat Werewolf the Apocalypse because I'm a real motherfucking gangster, and I said I was going to beat it, and I beat it. I still would not recommend it unless it's $10 or free.
Did you cap it at like $30 or something before?
I have now beat it.
It's
the now beaten price.
It's out of the beaten price.
Just don't play this game.
I mean, it's like I want you to see what it's like because I mean, there's some charm to it. There's some kind of charm because I beat it. If I fucking just hated it, I would not have played it. You know what I mean? So there was something there that kept me playing it. Because I won't play it if it's like I'm watching Jeff beat Godfall and it's sitting over there like, you haven't beaten me yet, Saya, and I'm like, fuck you.
Did you buy that via disc, Godfall?
I did. Hard.
Cool. So when I find a PS5, I'm gonna buy the disc one, and
I have your birthday present waiting for you.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get a PS5 until October.
Yeah.
So you can take it now. It's fine.
Yeah,
You can just look at it.
And I got the Ascended edition. I spent $109 fucking on this piece of shit. You know what I mean,
baby?
Yeah, I was so proud of it too. Look who's laughing now. It's laughing over there.
People who own Dogecoin.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell it for $3 and put it all in. I've been saying doggo coin.
Doggo coin. There's an E.
I don't E. Okay, what am I, an E professor?
Doggo
No.
E.
I like doggo coins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute.
Dogecoin is at 5 cents right now.
Yeah, I need that bitch back up to around 9. Okay.
Seriously.
Here's something we did. We had our first community night that we in a very long time. It was awesome. It was last week after the podcast. We did.
Say it.
Why can't
I'm not helping you with this one. Don't help him, guys.
I will get it? My brain is smart.
That was a paying attention.
Quiplash.
Oh.
See,
Yeah.
Not
And it was
Metallica's
fun.
Whiplash.
that was it was fun as fuck. Like one of the best streams we've had as like a community.
Those are so much fun. I miss doing them how we used to do them.
And we shall be doing them 2 weeks a month. So not tonight after the podcast, but next podcast we will continue with Drawful.
Oh,
And-
fuck. I want to play Quiplash, not playing Drawful. I don't do that.
What's Drawful? Why don't you like Drawful?
It's fun.
I
It's just
hate
like it's
drawing
not
games.
it's not as fun as Quiplash. Quiplash I think is the best community game that you can actually play out of all of the Jackbox
Drawing
games.
games are dog shit.
Oh, you have to draw the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you draw it on your phone. It's not terrible, but it's not
pretty
Quiplash.
terrible.
Quiplash
Maybe
is like
we
a lot
can
more fun.
do.
We'll do it both.
Maybe we can do both then.
We'll start with Drawful. We'll end with Quiplash.
Yeah, I didn't know it was drawing the whole time because I'll just end up drawing.
That's usually what happens.
Well, I mean, it's in the name.
Drawful penises?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of.
Yeah. But yeah, like very excited. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that next time. Jack, we would love to have you. Jeff stuck around the whole time. Yeah, it was good.
Dude, it was fucking fun.
I'll play.
That's how I know if we're having fun, if Jeff sticks around.
Right?
Jeff, he will not be there if it sucks.
If Jeff plays, I'll play.
Yeah, like Jeff, if I had a wedding and it sucked, he'd be like, well, I'm gonna head on out and go play some WoW or something. This sucks.
Going to Phillies.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, it's in Mesa, so I'll go to Woodshed.
It's free alcohol here at the wedding. Yeah, I think I'd rather pay.
Carrie's mom got married a long time ago and had her reception at the Woodshed too. That's how long it's been a staple in our life. So, of course, next time I go to Woodshed, I'm going to pop the question to Carrie. And we'll have the whole thing there over appetizers. Just the.
Let me know.
question.
I'll come. I'll fly out.
Yeah. The marriage, everything right there in a 30-minute hoopla. Okay. Shh, don't tell her.
You can't say more than 2 hours. Well.
Yeah. Woodshed. I remember when we brought Jack there and he saw real life for a moment and he was like, I don't want none of this.
I want to leave.
Two hookers vomiting all over their escorts. He's like, from a table over, he's like, it's 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. We're
I thought you guys were closing.
This is what happens when you get older. This is in real life.
The waitress walked by. She's like, God damn it.
Yep. Not again.
Yeah,
The fourth time this week. That was great. Oh, let's get into some trends with benefits. All right, folks, that's where we in GGS keep you guys at home up to date with all the current gaming, video, or movie, all that lore stuff. Okay. Probably the biggest news is The Last of Us cast. So we'll talk. So HBO picked up the rights to do The Last of Us as a show. It's HBO. We're pretty excited about it. If there's going to be one streaming or one production, place to pick it up, HBO is a good thing. Then they were like, well, let's just hire everyone from the same pool. And
everybody from Game of Thrones.
Yep. So Pedro Pascal as Joel. He is known as the Viper. He fights the Mountain. And he almost kills him, but his ego gets in the way, and then the Mountain pops his motherfucking head.
You're really gonna just spoil it for everybody right now?
They can suck it, okay?
Let me tell you something, dude. I don't really care about.
If you haven't seen the Game of Thrones, go fuck yourself. And I mean, no.
Season 4 anyways.
No, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones and want to see Game of Thrones by now, maybe that I should make that, because Jeff, you don't want to fucking watch it.
Maybe eventually I'll give it a shot again. But
that's all right. Well, anyway, he's the Viper, and he gets his head fucking smashed open like a little grape. It's great.
Was it Torbjorn Orell?
It's Oberyn.
It's Torbjorn Orell.
Torbjorn. And then, so that's Pedro Pascal. He'll be playing Joel, and then Bella Ramsey will be playing Ellie. She is known as Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones, and she kills the last giant. She's like known as a giant slayer, right?
Mm.
Jack? She kills at the very last battle. She kills the
I
winter
guess
giant.
If we're going to technically the last giant was killed by the Night King.
Yeah.
Because
and he was
reanimated by the Night King's magic. So I guess if you wanted to go on it,
that's who she kills. She kills that giant. She kills the.
No, I know. But if we're technically speaking, he died.
Oh yeah.
Isn't his name 1-1? I have a pop of him right here.
But she did kill the She killed the giant.
I think she's badass. I've always liked her character. She when Jon Snow needed something, she's always, "I've got your back, Jon Snow. I don't give a fuck," you know.
Something like that, yeah.
I dig that. So she would be playing Ellie. Initial thoughts. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice.
He's got arrows in him too. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arrows.
Oh, that's dope. I just watched that episode. So I actually went back to that season and watched the season to see how he did. He's a good actor.
I also have Night King and Icy Viscerin, but we'll not talk about that. We'll get that's another time.
Is that the one
So
with Jason
initial
Momoa in
thoughts
it?
from this. Let's go, Jack.
What?
All right.
No, what did you say?
Initial-
There's a lot. I couldn't hear anything.
Initial thoughts on this casting.
Oh, I think it's
played.
good.
You've played The Last of Us.
I think it's really good.
You've watched Game of Thrones all the way through. You
Yeah.
know these characters. Do you think that they are going to make good Ellie and Joel's?
Yes. I think he showed, like, I guess you could say his ego got the best of him, but I honestly think it was more of like a sense of like love and justice that he really wanted more than anything. Like, I don't think it was for him, it was for his sister. He wanted the mountain to like say what he did. And
I think he would rather him said it and not squished his eyeballs out, though.
Well, no, I know, but I think that was the. I don't think it was his ego. Like, it wasn't like, "Oh, I'm better than you." I think it's before he killed him. He wanted him to say.
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
very much like that reminds me of something like Joel would do. Like, Joel's very much like has that kind of heart. So I think I'm not saying he's gonna play like it's like the guy from Game of Thrones is playing, or the character in Game of Thrones is playing Joel. Like, it's the actor. But I think like he shows that level of like intensity, which will be really cool to see him try to play in Joel. And then with Ellie, I thought she did a good job of Lady Mormont. Like, she wasn't in it enough for me to like really judge. Like, I was more impacted by Oberyn than I was Lady. Like, I thought Lady Mormont was cool, but also like I think when you have like the like child actors or whatever, it's hard to see like what they'll be like. Like, the acting from season 1 in Stranger Things, from the acting to season 3 in Stranger Things, or it's like they got. I mean, they were good in season 1, but they got really good in season 3. So like we'll see as like she's aged from the shooting of the last season of Game of Thrones, or the two last. I think she was in the last 2 seasons. I think she was in 7 and 8. We'll see what she does as Ellie in this, and it's kind of hard to tell because her character really doesn't like. Ellie is very strong and like badass, so I think she'll fill that aspect of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard for me. Like, I can almost see Joel in I can never remember his name. But we'll see how
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I can kind of see Joel, and like I can see what they cast. He kind of looks like Joel.
Have you seen the meme where they use the actor who played Jaime Lannister? That motherfucker looks like goddamn Joel.
That would have been really cool. I love Jaime.
I do too.
You can say what you want about him, but Jaime's one of my favorites.
Ariel says she's in Golden Compass. Not too impressed by her than that. So there's another Netflix show that she's in that my kids love. And Carrie, it's animated. She plays the main character. It's called Hilda. And she's wonderful. She's wonderful in that. I can't remember her in Golden Compass. I know I've seen it. I can't remember it though. I'm more excited for her to play Ellie, and I'm a little not weary, because I love Pedro. Okay, who doesn't love Pedro? You know, he's the fucking bad. Mandalorian. He's Game of Thrones. He's the bad guy in Wonder Woman 84. God rest his soul. He's probably the best actor in that. But those are all characters that he made his own. Joel is a staple character in a game, and for me, he's the most standout character in The Last of Us, more than Ellie. To me, and that's what sucks to see what happens in the second one. We don't have to talk about it, but I want to see how Pedro takes an already character who has this, oomph to him already, and then works his magic with that. Dakota, what do you think about this?
Honestly, I'm completely stoked for this cast. I love Pedro Pascal. I mean, he played a great character in Game of Thrones as well as The Mandalorian. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know much about The Last of Us. I played about 2 minutes of The Last of Us. I'm just kidding. I played about probably like 3 or No, I played about 5 hours of the first game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be cool, dude. I think he's gonna do great. I mean, like if you look at some of the comparisons as far as like picture of him, I think as far as the look, he's got the look. And as far as an actor, dude, he's a good actor. I think he's gonna kill it. And as far as Ellie, I think they could have chose a different actress, but maybe the chemistry between, and I can't think of her name at the moment, but the chemistry between them, I think they probably did a lot of working into the chemistry between both actors. Besides everything else that going on with it. So I'm excited for it, dude. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Chat, let us know what you think. Do you think they picked the right peeps or not? Jeff, as someone who isn't invested in Game of Thrones and seen these, and just you are a fan of The Last of Us, are you excited to see this made on HBO, or?
It didn't blow my skirt up, so I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
I'll blow your skirt up.
It's like Marilyn Monroe over here.
All right, do you so
it just seems like there are a lot of flavor of the month stuff happening a lot recently.
Yeah.
Whoever's hot, they're just grabbing.
I would have liked if they did
Just wait
Troy
and see.
Baker.
I don't even. I mean, everyone would want to see Troy Baker do every one of his, whoever he voices, but
Why can't he?
maybe he doesn't want to. I don't know. I never looked into it, but
I think for
Who's
me,
Troy
it's one of
Baker?
those-
Troy
one of those
Baker is
things-
Joel.
it's
Oh.
related to Nolan.
He
North.
does.
They're never gonna choose the voice actors to play an actual acting
I
role.
know.
I mean, look, Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson. Obviously, they're not gonna play those characters either. Laura Bailey would probably play a great. Can't remember the other girl's name, not Ellie, but
None of us played the second, so we don't know.
I
Okay.
played the second. I beat it.
what's the other girl? I can't remember her name. Not Ellie. The other
It's
girl,
alright. It was alright.
main character.
The
Thanks.
Ellie's girlfriend.
Yeah,
I don't know her fucking name.
you play the fucking game.
Who gives a fuck? You tell me all the characters in the games you've played 4 hours of the past year. You don't fucking know.
Fucking Valheim, the Wanderer. That's me.
Hey, Kelly! Kelly!
I'm yelling your name right now.
What's for dinner?
Oh boy. And we're up to 30 views right now. Kelly shows up.
And
Kelly's
they're gone.
with dinner.
And they just
And
left.
they're gone.
No, her Ellie's girlfriend, whatever her name,
Yeah.
Dana. We'll call her Dana.
Well, that's Laura Bailey's character. She probably could actually play that character in real life.
Yeah.
But
I think it's one of those things for me though. Like as cool as the casting is,
Anna.
I really don't even know if Game of Thrones needs a or not Game of Thrones. Fuck. If games like The Last of Us need a show.
They really don't.
Like
If
the
you play-
whole- like I
Yeah.
think it's like I don't know. To me, it's like it's such like the story is like it's the way it's told and the game is so perfect. Like, are they literally just? I haven't really read anything about it. Are they just basically like recreating the game as a TV show?
They're gonna have to if they want it to do well. If they stray away from it, it's gonna suck.
Well, okay, because I've never played and John I guess has played, doesn't know the fucking characters. But anyways, so how many years
Beat the
is
fuck
it
out of
in
both of
between both games?
4
Because they might be filling
5
that
years?
gap. Yeah, they might be filling that gap. You get the story of this, but what the fuck happened in between? Because there's so much chaos going on in the cities and everything. they
I
probably
guess
are
to
gonna
me
fill that
it's
gap.
like I don't care. Like I'm more of like I'm willing to put the time in and play the game and learn the characters and go through that story. Like, and I feel like I'm a part of it by playing it. And that's like I think video games are like my favorite like medium of storytelling. Like I think like I don't like the Uncharted movie. I really don't give a fuck. It's gonna be like another Indiana Jones
I'm
movie.
Tom Holland, bro.
No, I know, but like to me, it's like I played the games and I had a lot of memories and I really enjoyed the story and I know what happens and I enjoyed that and I would rather just play another Uncharted than go see a movie about it. Like I'm not about it personally, but like I think it's cool. People like it's cool. Like video games are becoming pop culture, but like
Yeah,
or like more popular. But like I don't know.
but
I don't think it needs it.
But here's what blows my fucking mind is you have The Last of Us 2. You still haven't played it. Jeff hasn't played it, and he's a fucking video game guru. It's literally one of the best storytelling games. It won Game of the Year. So what the fuck are you waiting for? Maybe that's why there maybe not a lot of. I mean, obviously,
I
a
know
lot of people
another
played
game
it.
that won Game of the Year that someone else hasn't
I
played.
mean, I played the first one a lot.
I'm not going back in time. Mate, let's put The Witcher 4 out. I'll play
Yeah,
the
Last of Us was last year. That's last year's news. Why would I want to play the Game of the Year last year? No one
You
cares.
should have played it last year, so you could experience. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine. I got to experience the greatness that is The Last of Us 2. And Jack's right. The storytelling is gorgeous. They don't need to have a show, really, unless I don't even know what they're gonna do. Maybe that's Dakota's right. Maybe it's like a filler, and then it kind of adds everything in. But it really doesn't need a show because the game alone has one of the best stories I've ever played. So I'm excited for the show. I think it's HBO. It's gonna be good, but I don't know. Are they gonna stick? It's just like an adapted version of the game, but live action. I don't know, man. Did everyone get their Pokemon cards from McDonald's? Jeff, I know you got it.
I didn't go.
Jeff was the he's driving around all of McDonald's, buying up all of them.
He's that asshole.
Thinking I leave my house, Sky.
I got mine.
Have you opened it yet?
Oh, you damn right I did. I am gonna be rich because I pulled an exotic. I don't know what you call Pokemon cards, but
Shiny.
Snivy. I don't know if you can
See
even
it at all. Nope.
I don't.
Oh, all right, there we go. There we go.
Sean's had some
Oh,
shiny
nice.
Snivy in his day.
I didn't get the Pikachu. He's still out there.
He is
I
still
didn't
there.
catch him all.
Kelly
But
got
I got
a
mine.
lot of
The
them.
kids got theirs. You know, I had to before they got all balled up by everybody. Jack, you gonna go get some? You gonna catch them all?
No, I'm not.
I was like, Carrie, we gotta get Happy Meals today, or they're all gonna be gone. And she came back and she had the Pokemon Happy Meals, but they weren't in the Pikachu boxes. And then I was like, well, where's the Pikachu boxes? And then she called me a little bitch.
Yeah,
Good.
So that's how that went.
Before or after Sonny and Scout called you a bitch?
Yeah. They lined up. And I went from 1 to 1 and they called me a little bitch.
Nice.
I'm gonna play video games. They got
Now
your spicy nugs back though, Jack.
Hmm?
They got your spicy nugs back.
Oh,
Do they?
Yeah.
is the McRib gone?
Hopefully.
Oh,
I'll say that.
I think it's gross.
the best thing I ever tasted.
It's not gross. It's an old ass piece of pork.
It's absolutely disgusting,
Old ass piece of
and that's why it's disgusting.
salted him to the core. God
Yeah,
damn.
dude. I did my job here.
But the nugs are back though, Jack.
I'll have to get them. I've been trying to work out and be healthy, so I haven't gotten
Ugh.
McDonald's in a while.
That sounds.
I've drank 4 days in a row now, so me
That
too,
sounds,
Jack.
sounds unhealthy.
How's dry February going, John?
So February is almost over with. Let's
You
take a
haven't
shot on
started
it.
yet? You haven't
Let's
started
take a
yet.
shot. Let's take a shot. So
February.
I did it. I was like, you know what? I drank pretty heavy in January, probably all of January, and then
20.
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a month off or try, or just take some time off. So I was like, I'll do February. I picked a bad month because it's my daughter's birthday. It gets me all emotional.
You gotta drink for the dog's birthday.
Yeah.
She's turning 3. All
Well,
right,
it makes
party.
me sad, Dakota, because time has passed and she's grown up so fast, and my emotions can't handle it. So I drown them with alcohol.
All right.
Yep.
As well as my mom passed away, and that's her birthday this month, so it's just a lot of emotion on. And sober me is like, can't deal with stuff.
Not enough power, Captain.
I just can't do it.
Just can't do it. Cheers to that shit. Star Wars reference, right? Right? I don't fucking know, dude.
So then I was like, maybe I'll do
We do the Ace Ventura version.
There you go.
We do that.
And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll do sober March, but that ain't clapping. You know why? Because March is my birthday the whole month.
Yeah.
Presidente, Chili's.
Chili's. Me and Chili's, by the way, share the same birthday. That's how awesome we both are. You go in, you get yourself a Presidente for $3.13. March 13th, baby. Okay? I'm going to go drink about 57 of those.
It's a Saturday, too. That's the problem.
Oh, God, I can't wait. You'll all be there. Dakota, fly in. You and Kelly.
We'll be there.
All right. But I need everybody to go to their local Chili's and drink with me. And we do a live stream.
Is your Chili's open? Like, you guys are open inside restaurants?
This is Arizona, bro. When you walk into a restaurant, they cough on you.
Yeah.
They cough on you and take your temperature at the same time. You're good.
Yeah.
No, they don't
Like,
even do that.
welcome.
There's no temp checking here. No one gives a fuck.
No, they don't give a fuck here, dude. Anyway, yeah, so that'll be fun. Here's some news that Jeff will love. New Avengers game content. They last week or last week or something, they released Kate Winslet as a playable character, and now it's Hawkeye, right? That's dropping.
Later.
What? Tell us why we shouldn't have picked those two to release back to back.
She dropped. Kate dropped last month.
Yes.
That's been a month of
Kate Winslet.
content. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Of
you've mastered it by
extraordinary
now?
content.
I haven't even tried it yet.
Tell me, like, what do you French
Good.
to women?
And then they're releasing Hawkeye. I think they even called her Hawkeye. It's Kate Bishop. Now they're like, Clint Barton Hawkeye's coming out too next. I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
You remember when they said Spider-Man was coming out and that's the only reason people bought the game?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That still hasn't happened?
You still not out?
We'll never.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he came out already.
By the time Spider-Man comes out on that game, there's no fucking way. There's no, they probably have 12 people playing it right now.
They're
There's no
holding
fucking
out to bring people back into the game with Spider-Man.
They're holding on
Like,
to
all right. We're gonna wait till the next Spider-Man movie comes out. Then we're gonna drop it, and everyone's want to play the game.
Yeah, it is.
No.
They didn't really go over what their plan was. There, I can only imagine that those two last characters they dropped have the same moves, bow and arrow.
Do you guys feel like, as Marvel fans, that you're being like, that they think that you'll buy anything that's Marvel?
Of
They put out
course.
shit quality. Like, would you rather than like actually try to make a good game?
I was hoping this would be a good game.
But what led you to
Square
believe this would be a
Enix,
good
which
game?
is a respectable, developer, and Marvel. Marvel, like the movies are great. They're leading the box office. Until Zack Snyder Justice League cut comes out.
Yep.
Then everyone's gonna have HBO Max for 7 days.
They're free. The free trial. I'm gonna. Wait, John, do you even have HBOMax? Oh yeah, that's right.
My best friend Dakota let me borrow his code.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're probably seeing me ripping through Game of Thrones. You're like, God damn, this guy.
Actually, no joke. Last night, I think it was last night. I'm like looking at my previously watched, and I was like HBO after midnight. I was like, what the fuck's that? I didn't watch that. And then I saw Game of Thrones after, and next I was like, who's watching? I was like, is Kelly watching it? Oh, and I thought about, I was like, oh, John's probably watching it.
He goes Game of Thrones after Max Horn.
After HBO after midnight.
Yeah.
You have confessions. We know, John.
But yeah, Jack, I feel like they did us dirty with that. But it's us as gamers that have to hold them accountable. And but we just buy it anyway.
True.
You know what I mean?
Like,
because
Redskins.
That's true. That is true. Nintendo Direct. I'm guessing that's kind of like the state of play, but for Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Is February? Oh shit, that's tomorrow.
Yep.
February 17th
At
2 p.m.
Pacific
Are
time.
we, is anyone going to stream that?
3 our time.
No one streams.
I was
tomorrow,
thinking
dude.
about it.
I mean, I
because-
will stream if we. I would love to have GGS stream that somehow. I'll see if
somehow, some way.
Yeah, we'll see, and if we can do that. So okay, they're gonna put out some. That's what they're gonna showcase. The new games coming out this year.
I think from what I read, it was going to be some Smash Bros. News and then some like first quarter launches. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for anything cool, but maybe. I mean, at first quarter to me, like I feel like Nintendo, all their good stuff comes out later on, like towards Christmas or over summer, or when they're good. Like I'm sure if you're a huge Nintendo fan, and it's a game that comes out first quarter. I apologize. I don't follow Nintendo that much. But from what I do know, like I don't think we might get like a Zelda. It's been a little bit since we got like an update on that. They might have like a little like teaser for it, but I would not expect a Breath of the Wild.
Zelda is 20. They're celebrating their 25-year anniversary.
Yeah, so
Or
probably...
no, Zelda 35-year anniversary for Zelda, 25 for Pokemon.
My prediction, they'll do a Zelda classic like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Switch remake or port, and then have an update on Breath of the Wild 2. But it won't. I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 will come out first quarter. That's definitely a holiday.
Are we ready for Breath of the Wild 2?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I want it, but I'm not going to be upset if it doesn't come out this year.
Did you beat Breath of the Wild, the first Breath of the Wild?
More or less.
So that means no. Dakota, did you?
I did actually, and I think we're ready for another one, or we're ready for another fucking Zelda game. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite franchises.
I don't want it to be a cookie cutter of the first one.
No.
Yeah, the first one's great. It's awesome, but I mean,
dude, if your
go
swords
over
break,
here and wear some fucking warm stuff to climb up the mountain. Like I need something new. If I want to do that, I'll just play the first one again because it's so awesome.
I think we're gonna get a new Zelda game, and I don't think maybe not even a new new title. I think we're gonna get a re-skinned Zelda game because what was it?
that's what
like Jack said.
Princess.
No, not Twilight. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
That's what I want. It's not gonna happen.
Or put Wind Waker. I know Kelly loves.
I want
Wind Waker.
Ocarina of Time.
I'm sure you do.
I want
a
Link to the Past remake, dude. That's my fucking favorite game of all time. Out of all games.
What is this one that came out last year for?
That's what I'm trying to think. Is the one that I have it on my Switch.
Link's Awakening.
Yeah, Link's Awakening. Yeah.
You want this one to come out again?
No. Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
That is
I really want
Super Nintendo fucking best game.
I got you.
Ever.
Also,
Jeff, are you into the
Mandeville.
Zeldas?
That's 2 entries to the giveaway this month.
Look at that, dude.
Ooh, hell yeah. We've also had a few entries. Cassidy entered.
Cassidy?
And Sean
GP style.
entered. Yeah, she went to work.
No! Up, everybody!
But thank you guys for you guys will be all entered. We're tracking
Absolutely.
that. So we're
Starplex.
talking
Oh shit! 4
about-
entries.
Oh Jesus, that's 4 entries. God damn.
Holy Jehoshaphat. I want to know what Dakota's doing.
I don't know.
I want to know.
He said there's a creepy guy in the neighborhood.
There's a creepy guy in the neighborhood?
That was the last message we got about it.
Buy some crack from him and send him on his way. What the fuck are they doing?
Oh.
You know how many creepy guys I've banged outside my door, Jeff?
Yeah.
Good.
It's because you're the only Willie.
I like the I don't know, you guys probably no one played them, but the DS, or none of you guys did, but the DS Zelda games were a lot of fun.
You guys got me talking about Zelda and got all hot in the fucking house, so like I had to put some shorts on.
Hey.
Why did you go outside the door?
Why'd you put them on?
Oh well, I know we're 18 plus, but there's still like some things that can happen.
Balls and wieners. What's up, Jessica? More Kirby games. That's
Ooh,
the
Kirby would be
show. That
sick.
would be dope.
That'd
Old
be
school
good.
Kirby,
I
now,
want-
yeah.
The new
Oh,
school
you're-
Kirby
I think-
sucks dick.
Yeah,
He's cute
Yeah.
as fuck, but they're like 4 hours long.
give me that looking
I-
Kirby, but the old school feel.
Yep.
Dreamland.
I think
Yeah. Yes.
give me that looking Kirby, but like make it worth $60.
Make it a game.
I'm
If
gonna
I
pay
wanted to watch
$60,
that guy go
I
around
don't wanna play
sucking
for
people
4
off, I would just
hours.
follow Jeff on the weekend. You know what I mean? I want a game. I want this cute little motherfucking
Ooh, Kirby
dope
64.
boy.
Yeah.
I want a game. Like you got to go suck off this doctor to become the doctor, and then you got to trick patients.
Dude, they
And
should
then
make a
think you're a
game
doctor.
like Sonic, like the Sonic Adventure series that followed the anime, but make a
Yeah.
Kirby game that follows the anime.
Oh, okay.
There you
I'm
go.
with that.
There you
John,
go.
I was out of the room, but I heard on Kelly's screen you wanted to ask me something, but I was putting shorts on. You want to know my opinion on something, and that's rare. So what
No,
were you
I
asking?
think I was like, I want to know what he's doing out there
Oh,
because he kept leaving, and then Jeff said there was a crazy hobo outside or something.
no,
like that.
yeah, no. I was before I was taking a shot with Kelly, so I'm running back and forth, dude.
Yeah. Do you know that you're on a
True.
podcast right now?
Yeah,
Okay. I just want. I didn't know
you're
if you knew that.
talking so much that I have to I have so much time to do aerobics, yoga.
Yeah. Dude, a new Kirby game would be fucking fantastic. I love it. I love it. Pokemon Snap. We'll probably hear some Pokemon Snap.
Probably, maybe a Diamond and Pearl.
Is
Streaming?
anybody gonna stream that's the Pokemon the
We were talking about that.
Direct,
Someone's
the
gonna
Nintendo
stream it.
Direct?
Someone's.
I mean, I'm
streaming
working
it.
all day. I would love to, but
One of
The
us will.
Nintendo. I'll stream it tomorrow. I don't got nothing else to do.
Jeff said he would
I would-
do it.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah,
working.
Jeff's gonna do it.
I
No,
got-
you
I
have
would.
to
Yeah,
go.
dude. I think we
Just
should.
say
It's
it's
2
doing
p.m. my time, or what time my time?
I guess 2 p.m. my time.
I believe it's 3 our time.
3
Yeah.
our time.
I think
Even
so.
even better. Even better. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work.
I'm excited. I mean, we got.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put some dates out there, but there's some dates out there.
There's
Some
some dates out
anniversaries.
Blackout. Or not Blackout. Black Ops. Cold War. One of the best-selling games of all time. I read that, and they're
I feel like
probably smitten
numbered-
about it,
I feel like numbers.
which
are so-
I wouldn't have guessed. But in a way, I guess I can because it's attached to Warzone, so they buy that and they can. Even though Warzone's free, you know what I mean.
I think the
whatever.
other thing everyone's gonna consider right now with numbers for games right now is that it's such an easy market. People are like, "Oh, I'm in quarantine, and I used to play Call of Duty all the time. I'm gonna buy the new Call of Duty." Like,
Oh yeah.
it's such like a staple for like this generation that like having nothing else to do and having a new Call of Duty is gonna like skyrocket sales.
Piggybacking off what you're saying, Jack, is that people with jobs that are still working can afford to buy Call of Duty. Like all of our ages and everything like that. They can afford to actually buy the game as far So is this gonna skyrocket?
And if you're not working, you can buy it with unemployment money.
True.
Exactly. So it's like that's why
So
it was.
what do you-
I imagine the skyrocketing.
Which we had a little combo in the Glitches Get Stitches group the other day, but I liked the game. It grew on me. I talked Dakota out of buying this game because I was scared. I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't hit right at first. I'd been playing it since the alpha, and then going back on from Modern Warfare to this over before this actually came out. I didn't know, but this game has really grown on me. Jeff, you're continuing to play it, correct?
Yeah,
You like
I'm
it?
still off and on. Yeah,
See?
I really like it.
Okay, let me ask you this. This or Modern Warfare, what do you think is better? You had to pick one.
Are you talking about Modern Warfare, the newest rendition of it, or?
I'm talking about the game Modern Warfare that came out last year.
Probably Cold War.
Cold War? I would agree with you, man. I think Cold War too. And hold up. Let it catch up. Let it catch up.
I think we're
There it is. Oh, it's going back for. All right, we're gonna be good. Give it uno momento, por favore.
I think we're
Kelly
good.
says we're back, so
We're good? All right. We are back.
You know, I'm just picturing a campaign of guerrilla warfare Call of Duty. Like,
Oh,
it just sounds dope.
That'll be
just
so
a bunch
dope.
of Winstons running around.
Everywhere.
Me leading the pack.
Everywhere.
Just fucking slicing people's throats open.
I'm actually so excited for us to do our little intros. It's gonna be a
I
lot
know,
of fun.
dude. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Carrie's gonna be like, "Remember, it's your daughter's birthday." I'm like, "We're recording Overwatch intros."
Who's my
Happy
daughter?
birthday, Scott.
It's your daughter.
it's Friday, it's your day.
Where's the doctor anyway?
Yes.
Shouldn't he be here?
There's also a new map coming out for ye old Call of Duty.
Nice.
Do we know anything about it, or is it a surprise?
I know a little bit about it. If you want to let me talk, I mean,
Go ahead. You got food in your fucking mouth. You're asking me if you want to fucking talk. Go fucking talk. Go ahead.
I'll talk with my mouth.
Put fucking food in your mouth and talk.
So, from what I heard, from what I've seen, it's going to be a smaller map. It's going to be a bunch of the Cold War maps compiled together to create this smaller war zone map. So I think it's gonna be really cool. So, like, you know, because if you
For multiplayer,
for Warzone, it's multiplayer maps. If you play Warzone or if you played Blackout, if you notice, all the main fighting areas, not just the open areas, the fighting areas are all maps. They're all Call of Duty maps. So this one is going to be a smaller map with different Cold War map areas, like multiplayer mapped areas.
So it's for Warzone. So it's for Warzone.
So it's for Warzone.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We're not talking about a new map for multiplayer. We're talking about
I thought it was for Cold War.
no, for Warzone.
When are we gonna get a new map for fucking Cold War?
Probably fucking tomorrow. I mean, like we get there's so many maps in Cold War already. I mean,
I
There's like
need
that
more.
on PS4 or PS5.
I need more maps.
I need more maps.
I need more maps. I need more maps. I'm tired of playing the plantation fucking bushes in my eyes map.
I hate that map.
75 times a fucking night. I'm like, cool map, guy. Just shooting at fucking roots and shit. Goddamn cocaine farmers. BlizzCon line, baby. Is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Starts Friday, yeah.
Jack, you will be streaming that correctamundo?
I think I can, right, Jeff?
Yeah, you should be able to. It's free.
Then yes.
Because I'm going to be all up in that chat. Naked in real life here. All up in that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So, yeah.
But I'm also scared of what we're not going to get. Okay, so.
You already know we're not going
You already know. But
to. You are.
so excited about it.
Predictions. What one thing that you think we're going to hear about? Jeff, you go first.
One thing we're going to hear about.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get a very small D4 update. We're going to get your behind the scenes look of what's already been done with Overwatch 2. You'll get a, we're still working on Overwatch 2, but it's not going to be out this year. So don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
And that's
it.
actually about it.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
Jack, what are you thinking?
Overwatch 1 goes free to play.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, like I think everyone is like, oh no, Overwatch 2 this year, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, like, did you just jump on the Blizzard?
You know Blizzard?
bandwagon? Have you heard anything about Blizzard ever? Like, that used
Not
to be
this
like
year.
a thing, like, oh, and Blizzard time, or like they put out stuff when and I think it's cool because, like, I would rather them say, hey, Overwatch 2 isn't coming out, because Activision is breathing down their neck to release this game because they're losing.
They could release it now if it was up to
The
them.
league's failing. Overwatch, like, their community's going away. Like, they're seeing their numbers dwindle in Overwatch. So as a corporation, they're like, hey, like, this needs to come out now. But then, like, I think it just shows that, like, Blizzard's still making good games. They're still, like in control of their IP. I mean, they it may not be the same version of old Blizzard, but like look at Shadowlands. Like that was a lot of fun, and everyone really liked that. But they're like, hey, like it's not ready. We're gonna push it back. Like they still have that like internal voice saying like this isn't what we want to put out to our fans. And like if they're saying they're gonna redefine a sequel, like at first I was like, okay, whatever. But the longer it goes on, I'm like, if they actually push this back, and they have like teams from World of Warcraft and they have teams from Diablo coming in to help them craft a new system of replayability for their campaign and all this stuff, like I can really see them like making Overwatch 2 a really fucking good game. Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't come out for the next 2 years, 3 years, I won't be upset. I'll still wait for it.
I'll cry every fucking day.
Like I know everyone's gonna cry about it and like be upset, but at the end of the day, like I would rather not have a Cyberpunk situation or half fleshed out like archives event and pay $60 for a like genuinely good like new iteration of, because when they talked about Overwatch, they were like Overwatch 1 was like the walking phase, so like this is like this is kind of like the run phase of Overwatch. This is what they wanted to do, but like they didn't have all the resources to do it initially. So like, I think like if it takes longer to get out, that's fine, as long as it's good. Like I really don't care how long I have to wait to play Overwatch 2, as long as like whatever they put out is like absolute fire. Like if I wait 4 years and I'm playing a half fleshed out archives event, I'm gonna be pissed. But like I have faith that it's gonna be like pretty cool. I don't know, from what I played at BlizzCon, like if they like can build even more on that, like I had a lot of fun playing that. So
I think they hit us hard with some of like what is new, and then like the characters having different abilities that you can upgrade, and then you can combo those abilities like Shatter with fucking Maze Ice, and that's a combo and shit like that. Like that's pretty inventive compared to the first one, and it's really adding a story, like a multiplayer story aspect to it, kind of like a arcade. I get an arcade feel from it,
Yeah, but it's more. I think the replayability, like building your character, like I don't know. It's everything that I love in video games. Plus, I get to like level up Winston, so like I really don't give a fuck. Like you probably won't see me for a while, but like I'm very excited for Overwatch 2, and I don't really care how long it takes to come out. And even with Diablo 4, like I love Diablo, and like
I'm excited for that.
If I have to wait 5 years for Diablo 4, that's fine. Like I'm okay with that.
I think we're gonna be more on track with Diablo than we are with Overwatch 2. Dakota, what are you looking for from BlizzCon Online?
Honestly, I'm really excited for any Diablo 4 announcements, as well as, I mean, when Overwatch 2 comes out, I'll be excited because I can actually start fresh and kind of level with you guys, since you guys are big Overwatch players, for about 2 days, and then I'll play something else. But no, seriously, I would actually, it'd be fun to like kind of level with you guys to play, because you guys are already so far ahead of me.
It'll be mostly PvE anyway, so
yeah. But I Diablo's a absolutely fun game. I've played every single Diablo, and I put a lot of time in all of them, and I'm really, really excited to hope they have some news for it.
That's real tension, Peppers.
A little. You're gonna just need to wipe. Need to wipe real quick, John. You leaking? I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed.
I think it's going to be a very disappointing BlizzCon, honestly.
I don't
Let's
know.
go!
I think when they get released.
I think if people walk into it like expecting news, like I don't know, maybe missing some brain cells. Like I think if you walk into this BlizzCon, like I'm just excited to like hear about stuff and like see what's happening. Like I like hearing about, I like watching development teams and like what they're doing and like internally what's like being talked about. Like I think it's like I love reading patch notes. So to me, like these events are really cool. And if I don't get news about something that like I want, at least I know Overwatch. Like I know Overwatch 2 is coming out, and like if I don't know. I feel like it's like really hard to hold someone like to the fire and be like, hey, like you need to put this out now. Like I'm glad they announced it, but like I don't know if like there's so much work that goes into these things that like it's hard to like for me to like I don't know, be upset that they're not releasing something just because I want to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want Overwatch 2 in 2022. That's what I'm thinking, and I want Diablo 4 in 2022. That's when they will be released. I've talked with Jeff Kaplan. I didn't want to tell you guys, but
okay.
since I stream Overwatch a lot, he's reached out to me. We play. We go drinking on the weekends.
Did you get the Winston figure for Jack?
Winston finger?
Yeah, did you tell him?
Yeah, no, the Winston figure.
Hey.
Yep, just like that.
I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed when they both drop. Actually, I'm not expecting to have. I don't know. Dakota will remember. You two probably Jack the old D3 drop.
Yeah,
I worked on it for 8 or 10 years, and
it was pretty bad.
It didn't go so good. They caught up with themselves after a couple of years, but that's the Jeff Kaplan gave you that one. You don't have your headphones on. All right, never mind. It's cool. But
I'm gonna wear this while I level up Winston.
I'm pretty sure, Jack,
This is what I'm gonna wear.
You're gonna be closer to your archives event when Overwatch 2 drops. I've got a feeling.
Yeah,
it's gonna be closer to that than everybody would like. Unfortunately, I've just got a feeling.
It's gonna get sweaty in here from all this Winston leveling up in this jacket.
Like I can just picture it dropping, and then just Jack going hard, and he like for some reason there's 15 levels, and you hit it in like 8 hours, and then that's kind of it.
And then I go to the PvP. That's the reason I love Overwatch.
But still, like you waited so long.
I know. Well, to me, like I'm not actually. I don't care that much about PvP. I really just want new maps and new heroes and a new meta, and I want to not have to play off tanks to play tank.
Still feel like it would be dropping with 2 maps, 2 heroes, and
Yeah.
PvE. I feel like that's.
All right, well, we'll see it on Friday. Jack's gonna stream that, and then I'll stream the Nintendo thing tomorrow. It's YouTube, right? Same old like state of play.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do it.
Okay. We'll have that for you. Let's get into the main segment real quick before Jack has to get out of here. So, main segment this week. And like I said, we're going to start getting the structure back of how we used to have a podcast. I do want to incorporate a music tie-in also. So, new music that comes out, if anyone hears this, whatever it may be, whatever Kanye's new greatest hits album, Jack, talk about it. Okay?
Every album is a greatest hits album.
Ooh, he got me on that one. So, with Sony now getting hit with a massive lawsuit, along with Nintendo over controller sway, and usage versus price, let's talk about why we want them to acknowledge this as gaming manufacturers. And also, let's hit on some of our favorite controllers we have used over the years. So, real quick, I'm going to take this jacket off because it is hot. I had to flex on it, Look at this Winston jacket, bro. You fucking kidding me? Can you imagine me at BlizzCon in a year or two, and I'm going around looking for volleyball games with my aviators on? No shirt under here. This will be shirtless.
Good.
You'll take it off and you will lose it. Guaranteed.
And it was only being lost because it's in Jack's backpack.
Jack's like,
at least it's not gone forever.
He's wearing it next stream.
Have some sick Winston plays now.
Okay, back to the main segment. Real quick, while I take this off, everyone familiar with the controller sway? It's the
I didn't
left.
know. I knew about the Switch one. I did not know about the PlayStation one.
So that's why they're getting hit too. They're getting sued. Big suit.
I have no idea what the drift. They call it the drift.
Drift is the more yes. Okay, so that's the more common term. I just couldn't remember it off the top of my head. Controller drift.
What does it mean? What does that mean?
It means when you buy a new controller and you're trying to go fucking up, and the motherfucker goes left.
Not even if it's like a new controller, it's if you've even put a little bit of time into it. It's huge with Switch. I have the issue. I've had my Switch for about a year. No, I've had my shit. I've had it since it came out. And I don't play a lot of it, but my controller drifts. So like your character, you can not even be holding it, and your character, instead of standing still, is slowly going whatever way the controller is drifting.
Okay. Yeah, I used to give John shit for that all the time. He'd put one of his old controllers down, his army one.
N64 is known for that. You know, if you remember the back in the day, if you had your controller upside down for more than an hour, like you're like, you know, got up or something, or it would the little analog stick would be stuck in that position. You flip it over to play it, and it would be your characters going whatever way that the controller was, and you had to do the whole fucking go 360 fucking 10 times, and then the fucking 360 fucking back the other way like 10 times.
So Switch?
Like you're talking about, talking about the similarity of the Switch compared to the N64 controller back in the day. Like if you left it like that.
I've never beat up a controller hard enough to where that's ever happened.
It's not about beating it up. It's just about it.
It's not even beating it up. It's
John,
we've got new control for carry. Yeah, of course I'll beat the fuck out of mine. I'm not going to sue these motherfuckers when I break the motherfucker. No, I'm talking about regular usage. We got carry. She plays Animal Crossing. Okay, you got to dig shit up and plant shit. And she
tried to hit those rooms so fucking hard.
Yeah, 2 months. She had controller sway again with Brent. These motherfuckers cost $90. $90.
$89.99.
And let's talk about the PlayStation 5 controller real quick. Who has a sticky button? I have 2.
I don't.
Well, John, we know why you have sticky buttons. I mean,
got jizz all over. That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Jack didn't.
Well,
it's. I got a sticky
pretty
button
quick.
a month after I buy this. I spent $550 fucking dollars or whatever it costs on this. A month I have a sticky button. It's unacceptable. These controllers cost $80 So people are suing them in a bunches, because that's what they do. You know, they get 1 million people to sue, and then it's a mass trial, and that's how they get fucking paid or whatever.
Class action
lawsuit. Yeah. There you go, lawsuit.
Class action.
That's the word.
Class action.
Class action lawsuit. So why do we want Nintendo and Sony and I don't know if Xbox. Does it happen on Xbox?
Nope.
Xbox seems like it has a decent controller.
Yeah.
I've never really heard too much about it. But why do we care? We care because we want to have a new control feel when we're playing a game. There's nothing like hopping on this and having that new control feel. It lasts a week. It shouldn't last a week. And if it does last a week, you don't need to make them cost $60, $70 to replace. So I'm hoping that we see them get hurt by this. I want them to get hurt by this because I want a realistically cost-efficient controller option for Switch, for PlayStation 5 now. I want to buy a new controller. I can't stand fucking playing with the controller. The triangle and the square are fucking stuck more than half the times. So
yeah, that square is a fucking reload, I imagine. So
yeah,
I just want to see. I just want to see
Sony. Do you
over
agree,
there.
Jack? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna charge someone like an exuberant amount of money for a controller, albeit the controller for the PS5, I feel like does a lot, and I was very impressed by it. And this could just be first batch problems.
Yeah,
I think the Switch is a little bit more of a problem because it's been out.
What button is stuck on yours? Do you remember?
Circle.
Circle? Okay, so
maybe it's what you use the most because you roll with circle in Demon Souls. So
John doesn't know.
I don't parry.
Wait, you do what in Demon Souls? You're supposed to roll?
No. But I think for this Switch, I hardly play my Switch, and like that's like, and if I do play my Switch, I have like the Pro controller or whatever. This thing's great. I love this thing. It's a really good controller. It feels really good. But the Joy-Cons I hardly ever use, and those started like drifting for a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this has just been out so long, and to hear that new controllers do it too, I think that's actually a problem. With the PS5, I think it's gonna be hard to tell because it's so hard to find, and this like the first batch anything usually has something wrong with it.
Yeah.
So I think
okay. So I'm a little harsh to jump on the Sony.
I mean, if they have like if it's like a persistent problem, like we got like the day one PS5s, So
Yeah.
like if someone launched something day one without any problems, I would be shocked. Something
Okay.
always goes right. It's Murphy's law. So like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like that big a deal. They should look into it because both of us have that problem. But like, did they purposely fuck us over, or is it just something wrong?
So,
with
did you ever get a sticky button with PS4 controller? Because I never have. I have broken plenty of controllers.
Yeah, no, I didn't know one of
my
those.
own free will, but I never had a sticky button ever.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
So, to get 2 of them in this brand new PS5 controller, that I'm kind of mad about it. But
Do you wanna know?
well, go ahead, Jeff.
I want to know. This is people, they're trying to sue Sony or whatever, but like the PS5 is like one of like the best selling consoles like ever, basically. So I just picture Sony people are over there like right now. They're like, we've got a lawsuit. Oh god, no. Oh. All right, back to the drawing board, boys.
Live with money.
Back to the drawing board, boys.
Yeah.
Buy the whole brand new DualShock V2.
Yeah.
He's wiping his eyes with money. Jeff, god damn it, I love you. Okay? I don't know if I've said it.
Top. I'm like Carrot Top.
It's good. You use stuff around
Except
you.
I have money, Carrot Top.
You use stuff around you for jokes. I'm gonna start doing that. Here's my biggest fan.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my god, look at all that fucking dirt on that thing. Do you even get
That's
any air
this
through
is
there?
a fan yesterday.
You bought it yesterday.
Okay, but so I think overall we want them to fix the controllers, either make them fucking work or bring the price point down a little bit. But while we're here, and in chat also, let us know, what are some of your most favorite controllers that you've ever used? I have mine right here. I'm going to tell you mine first, and you guys can spitball off of that. So
It's a Hitachi.
here's my most ultimate favorite controller ever. It's a Nintendo
Ooh, that
64 controller.
Nice.
I mean, just the way it fits your hands, just the way it feels. You got the back Z button. Is that a Z? It is a Z button. Put the rumble pack in there. It just makes sense. Do I want to play like this? I want to play like this and move Mario around?
If you play it the other way, you're.
Can you name one game that uses the D-pad and the C buttons?
No.
No one holds the full control.
Nobody holds a full.
Yeah.
There's no game that does that. It's either very rarely the left side with the D-pad and the analog, or the
Yeah.
And
mostly the right.
going off of what you're saying, I'm gonna say my favorite controller is the GameCube controller, because they took away the middle,
With the 2? Yeah.
took away the middle and made it an actual just straight normal controller style, and had the Z button, that little tiny trigger on the top there, on the top right. Probably one of my favorite controllers, because the C pad was a joystick itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I played a lot of Super Smash back in the day, and that's why I like that controller specifically for Smash.
Also,
John's favorite controller is actually. Oh, where did you get that, John?
Jeff
He didn't- He's never even owned a Dreamcast. He just likes the controller.
Oh,
Look at that.
God. Dreamcast is probably one of my favorite systems ever to be launched.
I gave him a Dreamcast. He has one.
99, 99,
99 sounds about right.
99. That was the
just before the PS2 came out, which is why.
And then look, you get your little
Look at that.
Tamagotchi.
Your Neopet.
You put it in there. It's a save card. Tamagotchi. This thing feels good. It's got it fits the hand well. It's got the back triggers. It's nice and big. I like it. Jeff,
It's 30 pounds.
Like, John,
what's your favorite controller?
Your favorite would be the analog stick on the original
It's
Wii
all
remote,
right.
because that fits in your house perfectly.
On the original what side? I didn't hear.
Wii?
Oh, Wii? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fits in your ass perfectly.
It does. It's a nice cylinder,
It's just
dildo
straight.
shape. Right in there.
Passes the inauguration test real quick.
So, other than sexual preference, video game, what is your favorite controller?
Oh, wow. Never thought
Oh,
about that.
let's ask Jack. I think he's got to start his school.
Yeah, I gotta. Let's clap.
Jack, what's your favorite controller before you get out of here?
Well, I'm running the stream, so I won't be able to leave till we're done with the stream. But
okay, well, all right, Jeff finished, and then we'll go to Jack. Sorry, I forgot.
The
All right, Jeff,
PS5.
PS5. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Jack,
yeah, I would say the PS5 is probably the most. I mean, I know it's the newest, but like they really went the distance with it.
I had PS5, but then I know that I was going to talk shit about the PS5 for the sticky button, so I don't want to be like, fuck this controller. Also, it's my favorite. But yeah, it's definitely like a solid ass fucking controller.
Well, you had issues, so that's different too. I haven't had issues with it.
That's true. That's about it, folks. That's it for us. Jack's gonna go learn some school stuff. What are you gonna learn today in school, Jack?
Physics.
Are you?
What
really?
goes up must come down.
Are you just gonna be there?
I've been doing okay in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about your grades, but are you there, or is it on the screen?
It's both. I don't know. This class I really have to try because this is really we're getting like hard shit. But
That sounds awful.
well, any else is easy.
May God be with you, or the devil. I don't know which one you're looking for in this predicament, but
Devil's not here. He went.
Hey, Winston's knowledge go forth with you.
yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. All right, you folks at home, thanks for hanging out. The chat, everybody, all the time, the stars, everything. We got some entries going into the giveaway. We have tomorrow, I will do Nintendo Direct. Friday, we got BlizzCon Line, which one? It's probably when we'll give away the Epic Pack. I'm guessing it's going to be the most reasonable, right, Jack? Time to give it away is
Probably,
attach it to your stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk. As far as us, GGS, the boys, we're out of here. Peace. See you next week.
Bye.